Hello guys, my name is Xenomorph96 back with a new video on the BlueFarm series. Of course, we're on Farming Simulator 25. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to comment. I do like to read your comments. So there has been things going on before we get into it. Before we get really into the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are one of my regulars, welcome. And I hope you all enjoy this video. So, what's been changing? So, I haven't been doing much. I've had some time away from the YouTube series, but I have been on this game. As you can tell, I have added a new wall here and all the way up there, and obviously that side as well. You may think there's trees in this as well. Yep, there is new trees that I've planted. And there's so much more. But I made a call to, as you can tell, when I say make a call, I have to use the computer. Made a call to Case. As you know, this farm will be slowly going towards Case things. Hey, don't worry, we had a bit of a delivery. We got a new truck in there. Well, when I say a new truck, it needs update. It needs repairing. We've got a shed in here. We've got a new shed that we had to build ourselves, fair enough. Quite a nice little shed. I do like it myself. So, you're probably gonna ask me right now, like, what's new? Well, as we're walking towards it, you'll find out what's new. So I made a phone call to the Case and said, look, I need 3 massive machineries because I'm on about getting them. Is there possible I could get them? And you probably might know what I'm about to talk about. As soon as we turn this corner, we have got our new machineries. Let me just break them down for you. So Case was very ace with us at that time. I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy was real good. He hooked us up with a brand new cotton. Supposed to do cotton with. And I had a look at it and I thought, wow, pretty good machinery. And I thought, that will do me very nicely. He went above and beyond and said, just in case you want to go a little bit further, oh yeah, we have got I believe, a sugarcane machine. Now, when it comes to sugarcane, I have never done sugarcane before. So this is going to be a first in a million. So I can't wait to do sugarcane with this machine. But there is a machine that we did need. Of course, he had to give us one of their best ones, which, as you can tell there, it is a Case IH Patriot 4450, which is their liquid fertilizer. And he actually got us to did number plates, everything, got it delivered all last night, funny enough, onto this wonderful farm of ours. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to be able to use him. But that means you're going to be asking me the question, you're like, okay, you got 3 massive, when I mean massive things. How are you going to plant No, you got two. You got the major two massive things here, and you got the third one. So we're gonna be moving them, everything. I think well, when I say plant, let me ask the question for the plant one. The plant one will be easy. I'll just drive it on field, or I'll load them on a truck and then take them to the thing. Because I believe this one only goes about 5-10 miles per hour. Well, this one does the same, roughly. But obviously, this one will be a bit quicker because it's a fertilizer. The big question is, am I getting rid of the Fenton fertilizer? Not yet. Reason why, I don't know why that's there, because that's what just made it now. So, that's gone. Thank God for that. So yeah, will I be getting rid of the Fenton fertilizer? Not yet. And when I say not yet is, I'm going to let it breathe for a little bit, and then get rid of it. Because obviously I just got this case machine. I have to get used to the controls on it, even though I would love to just jump straight in it. So, if we're thinking, how's it all going? To be honest with you, it's going pretty fine. This is, well, is it getting emptied? Yeah. So we've only got, what, 4.1 million of wheat and 1.1 million of oat. Now you're going to ask me the question, what's the reason behind it? What way are you going to put that? Because I can't sell it, and I've got so much money myself in the bank account, we're going to do something that's even better. I know it sounds stupid how I'm saying it, but we have animals to feed. There they all are. Well, of course, we'll be. They only say morning to me, guys. They only say morning. I've got 2 fields of pigs, and trust me, they're full of food. Bless them. Anyway, so we're going to be feeding the pigs wheat, oats, and stuff. Let's have a look at our cows today. It's good to see them all up and running. They've still got a lot of food. These cows. Wow. I have done something else as well in here. So, you may think, why is it... You might... and this is get confusing for people. So, since I'm running around, you obviously know about this little bay that I've got. But you know, this one here is our first... Funny enough, our first storage bins, but this is our second. I want to keep the storage bins close to each other as possible. But also on top of that, I wanted to have something more cool. So we have got a lot to go through. And because we've got grass as well. Right, this is going to be funny for you. We're going to go to a different site. We've got a site that's not too far from here. It's already got a set of pigs in them. Well, let's just drive there, and I'll tell you the reason why. Yeah, by the way, guys, I will let you know one thing. I have done the wall a little bit weird. So, jump up the track to you. So, does everyone like the new wall that I've done? Specifically, if it comes out like that as well. I think it's alright. I think it looks a bit more stylish than before. But yeah. It makes it a bit more livelier with the walls. So, as we go up here, you may notice we have a new thing. So this is where the car barn. This is where the car barn is. But let me just go all the way down here. It also splits off to a pig barn too, which we have a lot of pigs in there already. With a nice fencing as well. So they're only baby pigs at the moment, guys. So they're not like the other ones where they're getting bigger and stronger. They've got a bit more freedom on here. Oh, that one's dashing to get some more food. But yeah, eventually, guys, this will be the big farms that I'll be putting in. Look at that one run, man. Bloody hell. I think I've been that one a bit too much. But yeah, they'll get bigger and stronger. But this is where the cow barn is. So at the moment, they've got no food because there's no cows in here. There is going to be one cow that's going to be in here that I would treat a little bit differently. So what I'm thinking of putting in this cow barn is, as you can tell, there's going to be 2,041 certain amount of cows going to be in here. The one cow that I'm going to think about putting in here is fun for saying it. It's hard to explain this, but I'm going to be thinking of putting only Highland cows in here. I know, you're probably thinking, well, and you got some of them in the other thing? Yes, I have, but that's called a mixture pen I'm using. These will just be on their own. and relax him. Eventually this tractor will be going because it still made him. Let's see if we can empty this out. Yeah, it might be also the case of me just leaving the this trailer down here and just emptying it. Oh, it's empty now, right? So it's took us down to 46%. Make a note of that. It's fun to say this, but I've had this grass in this trailer for about a good 2 years now in that trailer, just sitting there. I know it sounds stupid, but it's fresh grass because it is fresh grass because of the silage additives to it. But I need to get rid of it. I need to have cows in here, which I will do. In fact, I'm gonna leave the trailer in there. So it's got a load of food, quite a lot of food in. So just for anyone to understand, with this caravan's got a feeding robot as well, but it can't do all without the mineral feed. So when it's got no mineral feed, it can't feed. It can't mix it all together, which is going to be good for me, because then I can then control it. So like I said, this cow barn's gonna have something different. It's got no cows in that moment, so I could go with a brown Swiss cow, but let me have a look. It does produce milk. You do need TMR, which is basically you can have grass, hay, a lot, straw, a bit of water. But yeah, they do, that's a teenager version of it, and then that becomes the adult. As you can tell, the price varies. Then you got the cows that you see today, which are everywhere in the UK. where I'm based. It's called the Holstein. I do apologise if I muck that name up. That produces milk. It likes its TMI as well. That's as a baby. It becomes 10 months. It becomes a bit of a teenager. And an adult, it's like fully ready to breed. Angus cows, which is where you get the Angus beef burger and stuff. They don't produce milk, which is good. I could go for this cow, but they're mainly sold for profit. But they do like TMR as well. That's what they look like, guys, as a calf, guys. Teenager, looks a bit stubborn, and then when they become like a big cow. Moving on to the limestone cow, I believe. I do apologise if I said that right. They can be sold for profit as well. They're a bit like the Angus cows. They do like the profit. That's the baby version of it. That becomes what they are when they're teen, and then that's what they look like when they're adult. Then the water buffalo. So you're thinking, a water buffalo? Yeah, funny enough, a water buffalo is a type of cow. Funny enough, that's why they put it in the cow section. They do produce buffalo milk, which actually is very. I will say this: if you are going to have a full barn of cows, look at the cows. You know how many cows there, because you got what, quite a lot. So you got what, 1, 2. Let's have like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're on the buffalo. That's 5, and then you got probably like six sets of cows. You could have 6 sets of barns, and that means you need to keep running it like a cow farm, where you just literally firing in the TMR all the time. I will recommend though, having, if you are going to go down that route, just have a couple of friends on at the same time to help you out with it. Because it does help out. But yeah, they do produce buffalo milk. Buffalo milk is very expensive in this game. It's really good profit, actually, I will say. I have done it before with it. So that's what it look like when there are, as I say, pups. But they're not puppies. But yeah, that's what it look like as a small baby teenager. It's weird though, because they've got massive ears, and then they become a little bit better because the ears go a little bit smaller, and they have horns when they become fully grown. And then there was one left, the baby Highland cow, which is in the Highlands of Scotland. They're sold for profit only. They like the grass, the hay, the TMR, etc., etc. That's what they look like, and then they become like that when they're a bit of a teen, and then 18 months to become a fully fledged cow. I'm not going to buy the full whack of them, of an adult version. I'm going to buy a lot of babies, right? Because having a full whack of Highland cows does I don't know why it does that, but anyway. I'm going to buy a full whack of Highland cows. Oh well. They'll survive. Oh wow. So I've actually bought them all out. So I have now 2,041 Highland cows to deal with, which is going to be funny. I guess you guys want to see them. Oh yeah, you can hear them. They're in there, camouflaged. Oh, there's one of them there. I'll have to sort the grass out at some point. They're there, they've got the food. Oh, they'll start eating this grass. So, because I'm a little bit of a happy person, I'm gonna have to shorten this grass out because I can't see my wonderful cows. I know. So what I'm going to do is, you're probably thinking, why am I doing that? Well, pretty much because I want to try and get rid of the grass. So it's a bit weird because you've got Highland cows next to pigs. So as you can tell, I believe that would help, wouldn't it? Become a bit of a perfectionist. Sound angry, them cows. Like, not again, I'm getting fed grass. I believe that's what you're meant to eat. So, now, let's have a quick look. There they all are. Some are in here be eating away, but yeah. Right. I will say one thing. This bit of land here that I've got, I am not too sure what it be. I'm still thinking of what I can do to it. But yeah, I can tell you. You can see, if you see right at the back, there is what they call storage containers. That contains like everything that I've been holding, from seeds and stuff like that. But yeah, been holding a lot of seeds, so I can, when I do come to selling them, I'll get money like what I've got now. But yeah, they are getting sold very slowly. A lot of them are getting fed to the pigs. See? Put her there. Right. Yeah, so I picked this truck up. I may as well tell you how I've acquired this truck. So yeah, I picked this truck up on the basically simple website of a discount website, which you can see here. They have got some vehicles and tools. Like for example, if you're gonna cut some if you're gonna start a tree business, I'd recommend picking that up. If it comes up like that, that's 205,400 because it's 60% off. Which is good. I always like to look at these because it's quite nice if you don't have that much money for what you need, you can always pick one up for cheap. But yeah, so I picked it up, and I thought in a second, green wheels, nah. So we're gonna repair all this. So is it in the thing? It's the Volvo FH16 2-axle, of course. So just to run through it all, you have a sleeper cab. This is a sleeper one. This is the XL Aero Sleeper, which is the one that we've got, and the Aero XL, and that is it. So we've got the Aero Sleeper, which I think we've got the Aero Sleeper. Or do you have the Aero XL? So I can't remember which one it is. I believe we just got the Aero. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, it was the Aero Sleeper. I don't know. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it as the Aero Sleeper at the moment. As you can tell, we do have a bed there, which is a bit of a netting to stop it from rolling off. But the engine setup is different. You've got the FH16 780, 600, 700. They've got it full whack. I will let you know the truck were only 15,000 when I bought it. So they wanted. Basically, if you could say it this way, I got a steal on this truck. So I saw it come up, thought I'm gonna buy it no matter what. I'm gonna go for it. So we're gonna have to wheel set up. I don't really like the wheel standard setup. It should change the wheels. Do that one. So I've changed the wheels, by the way. It will tell you on the. If you look at the Volvo F16 where it says it's telling what it is, the engine type, power shift, petrol. Right at the bottom is the wheels. I've got the Continental Crosstrack HS3s, Continental Crosstrack HT3. So it's going to change the wheels for us there. So we're going to go down to the Sunshield Chrome. Oh, you want a Chrome? So if we can do that, yeah, we're going to have to do it as a main colour, aren't we? So this is the cool part. So you got mirrors, right? So you're thinking, why is it on camera mode? Because these cameras are actually, if you didn't want them, that is your standard mirrors. Quite literally standard mirrors. By putting them to that, you could see much better. It doesn't ding them, it doesn't do all. And yeah, it probably looks a little bit more smarter, I think, personally. So, mirror colour, yeah, definitely thing. They've got a design 1, which is kind of cool, but you can change it if you fancy. That's alright, that's design 1 on what it is. Oh, it goes up. How many does it go up to? Let me just find out. It goes up to design 8. I'm going to put it on design 4 there because it basically makes it all look 1. So you got decals. So your decals, let me just set it to basic. So you got no decals if you don't want them. First decal, your second, your third, it's your fourth. Where these, you get that one, of course. Got as a grey look. Then you got it as black. The new Volvo FH. So personally, I like that. I like that one personally, which I'm going to go to that one. Mud flaps, of course, you need mud flaps for a truck. Oh, it won't be a truck without mud flaps. So that's just your first one. Try to get in a good view where you can see it. Where it can drop, of course. So that's obviously behind. That's 2, what it looks like behind. 3, it says Volvo. You get your third one, well, you design 4, which is then you've got the covers that come over the top. Design 5, you got them, and then design 6. And I believe we go back to design 1, yeah. So I'm going to go for design 6. Yep, definitely aero part colour. Side plates. 5 plates. We're going to go main cover here because we can. Attaches. So you got standard or standard 2. So you got one that's flat plated. Standard 2. So I believe standard 2 is a bit more flexible. I believe. So aero parts. Let's have a look. We're gonna have to go back to zero. So that's what it looks like without it. Actually, design 1. Actually, design 2. What they put on. I don't really like that because of what it is. You got design 3, and that's it. I'm gonna put design 3 on because hey ho, it makes a full truck. So truck colour. I don't know why, but I've had this weird colour of a navy blue truck. I don't know why, but that's what it is. Gonna be navy blue truck. So oh, a minute. Did I just see what I just? The bumper's going black. Grill, of course, the grill. Silver. Why do you want to eat silver? Let's do chrome. Let's do a chrome grill. So they've got it as Volvo green. No, thank you. Grill edge colour. Same thing, we've got a Volvo grey. Wow. When we finish with this, it'll be nice. Mudguard colour. They've got it in Volvo grey. I'm not going to do it in Volvo grey. I'm going to do it in black. Because, I'm sorry, but I'm not washing mudguards down for a day or two. Hub colour. Now this is where we change it up. We're gonna put a nice blue hub colour, rim colour. They have it at a horrible colour. They have it at a colour. We're gonna just got a metallic navy blue on it, which pops it out a little bit, and that's it. Pretty much. So then this truck is now done and dusted. Yes, it has cost me a £7,000. That's what it looks like. So it's done. Well, that was a quick journey for us. So, I think I'm just gonna have to leave them there for now. I can't really do much for them. That tractor could stay where it is. Maybe a little jump. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, okay. That was a very, very opportunistic one, a way of doing something. I believe. Well, that is one very dirty machine. Any other tractors out? The reason why I'm tracking, guys, for any other tractors out, because then I can, find them, allocate them. Yeah, this one might have to come in. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop it on purpose. Because one, how in the blue moon is it going to keep moving? Wow. Cool how that door opens. Anyway, I'm going to refill the tractor with diesel. So, that's with one tractor filled. The way, guys, I am trying my hardest to get the all the cases in. So this season, as you can probably tell, I haven't got much money. Well, when I say I haven't got much money, I've got too much money. I've actually overplanted. And when I mean overplanted, I overplanted by a lot. I even show you. I'm going to show you some statistics here, guys. But this is how stupid of me I was doing it. Let's have a look. So this is the prices, right? This is what I've got. So I've got no alpha, but alpha's going quite well actually. If you go to the universal purchase of all products, which is about 2,858 feet away from my current location, they want 143. But I have got barley, right? Got barley. The high price for that is at the moment is 1,491. Right? So I've got 9.5 million litres of it. And I can't seem to shift it. But hey ho. And it comes down to cornel, I haven't got that. Carrots, no. Corn, no. Cotton, no. Grapes, no. Grass, well, we know what happens to grass. We sell it for a quick price, don't we? But like I said, grass, no. Green beans, no. Long grain rice, right? So before I move on to oats, I did have a load of long grain rice, but I salted it all to get what we're getting up to now. As you can tell, I have been selling quite a lot. Then it comes down to this oats, 1.1 million litres of oats. It's a lot. That's why I'm trying to get rid of some of them as quick as possible than others, because I can't have that much in my farmyard. Olives, no. Onions, definitely no. Parsnips, peas, potatoes, and red beet, I have none. But I did have potatoes and peas at one point. I sold them all in one go. Rice, as you can tell, that was actually more rice what we had. So we got 2.5 million litres at the moment. But I actually did have a good 22. So I know I had another 20 million litres on top of that. But I had to get rid of it. Right, so sorghum, we did have another, 5, 10, maybe 15 million litres on that. But we have now got 5,000 litres, thank God for that. Which is getting sold. Soya beans, I'm glad I sold every single drop of that, because soya beans are a pain in the bum when it comes to farming. I had way over soya beans than I deserve, but they're all gone, thank God for that. Spinach, don't have. Straw, right, so straw's like, your hay and stuff like that. I don't have any more, I don't have any. Sugar beet, no. Sugar cane, right, so this is the thing. I don't have any sugar cane at all. But I probably will do very shortly when I start planting it. I think it's either this season, no, not this season, next season and next season after I start planting it. Sunflowers. Now, I hate sunflowers, but then again, they do make some money. Where I go, which is my place of selling them, they want 3,256. That's how much they're going to give you. So times that by 10 million, you'll understand. But I'm going to try and give that to the pigs, because they can just eat it, chew it up and get rid of it. But I've got 10.9 million of it. I need to get rid of it as soon as possible. But yeah, coming in with a massive 15.4 million litres is wheat. Now you're probably thinking, oh, wheat's not that bad. Yes, it is, when you realise you need to sell quite a lot. Now you're probably thinking, oh, well, sell it to your local baker or something like that. I could do, but that means they're giving money back to me, which I don't know how much they would want. But yes, I could sell all that in one go. At the moment, we're actually stood on 784 million. I need to drop that down massively, which I probably will do. But yeah, apples I haven't got, or pie, barrels, so let's have a look. Some of these I don't have. Buffalo milk, don't need. Let me run down very quickly, because I know we're going towards the end of the video here, guys. So compost, yeah, you can actually make compost now in this game, which is quite cool. Yeah, so I've got diesel, which we do always need. That's costing me more. Like I've got the super gas station here, so I'm buying it at 1,924, same as the normal gas station. But if we're going to sell it, I can either get 5 That's it. Did I say that correctly? I can either get it for 5,546 from the place that I go to, or go to a universal purchase of all products, which will give me 5,640 of it. See, the dried barley, dried corn, and all they gives it. I have got dried soya beans though. I do need to get rid of them. I've got 60 million of them. Need to get rid of them as soon as possible. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to try and get, because there's a lot that I have to get rid of. Just to try and see if I can get rid. Liquid fertilizer, you need that. I'm buying that in left, right, and centre. There's loads that I need to get rid of here. So you got your slurry. So slurry does. By the way, I will let you know. Slurry does make some money. It depends on where you go. I'm gonna let that add up a little bit more because it'd be a bit easy for me. Seeds you got to buy in no matter what, because you need seeds to make what you need to make. Soil fertilizer is the same. And that's probably about it. Yeah, that is about it. So, with that being said, guys, and this is the BlueFarm. I think this is part 51 or something. I can't remember how many we've done. We've done quite a lot. I'm going to call this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Comment, please, because it does help me out. You know, like I said at the start of the video, like, subscribe, share, comment, share with friends and family. I hope to see you in the next video. I do apologise, the track today is very loud for a reason. And hopefully, I will have some of this sorted out down the line. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.